I'm here to be an all-time great.
You now rocking with the best.
Purple yellow, purple yellow, purple yellow, purple yellow.
The Lakers repeat back-to-back titles.
Welcome to the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Oh, he's smoking hot.
The latest Laker news.
Another great Showtime feed.
The greatest Lakers show.
This is going to be legendary for a long time.
This is the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Lakers all day.
Go Lakers!
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Big Baby here from Big Baby Sports. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications for each and every podcast, pregame show, postgame show, special edition podcast. And I will be bringing on angry Lakers fan media in a little bit. We're going to discuss what's been going on with the Lakers and what's to come for the future. But there are current growing discomfort between Darvin Ham and the Lakers locker room, storming from adjustments, discomfort around rotations and adjustments. Joe Bohan and Chris Hines. Or Sham Sharani, my fault. Sham Sharani. What do I think about this, man? To be honest, I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck 100. I think the team lost, or Darvin Ham lost his team. Darvin Ham lost his team, Laker Nation. He's lost, the rotations, just benching D'Lo, putting in Vanderbilt. It's like certain things he doesn't call, certain timeouts when we're down 9 and the energy's not there. He'll wait till we go down 15 to call a timeout. It's just certain things that he does. I personally feel like he lost the locker room. In my personal opinion, I feel like he's on the hot seat. I feel like he's on the hot seat. And once angry Lakers fan media comes in, I'll ask him that too and stuff. And he had an interesting take on his channel. Go watch it go watch the latest video on his channel. Go subscribe to his channel. But he did have an interesting point. I will ask him about that once he comes on here. So, but yeah, man, my personal opinion, I feel like, like I said, Darvin Ham lost his team. Everybody's talking about, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. I gotta hold myself accountable like I do these players. And I was the one that said, give Darvin Ham some time. And here's the thing. That's because it's his first year. Give him time, but I've seen enough. It's time to say Darvin Ham, bye Felicia. But here's the thing: if we do fire Darvin, what are good potential candidates? I know there's Mike Budenholzer out there, Mark Jackson, but is Mark Jackson and Budenholzer going to be the right coach for LeBron AD? Is these coaches going to hold LeBron accountable when he doesn't do certain things? Is he going to hold AD accountable? He's going to hold this players accountable. And Darvin Ham said was, during the year, I don't like to call players out. It may affect them. Bleep that. Sometimes you got to call players out to get better. And he can't make an excuse. Oh, we got to wait till injuries. We got to wait till we're fully healthy. Excuses. And AD said there's no excuses. All three of them said no excuses. And Darvin Ham saying all this in the media. So it's divided, bro. And it's time to make a move. And I will bring angry Lakers fan media on stage right now. What's going on, man? Happy 2024, bro.
Happy 2024. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly, man. And so in general, man, I saw your video earlier today. The floor is yours. Correct me if I'm wrong. The Lakers had 4 coaches in the last 4 years since LeBron been here.
It would be going on a 4th if we do fire Darvin Ham. I think he came while Luke Walton was still here, and I think LeBron came while we still had Luke Walton. I want to say that. I could be wrong on that. And then we have Frank Vogel. Now we got Darvin Ham. So we do fire Darvin Ham and go to another coach. It'd be a whole 4 coaches since he's been here in 2019. That's basically like a different coach every year.
Yeah.
If you look at it.
Yeah, and it's just crazy how Darvin Ham is saying, we gotta wait till players get back. We're injured. And I feel like he doesn't want to take accountability. He's saying we're not playing good. He's always making excuses, injuries, lineup. No, and even AD said no more. Like basically, injuries, no excuses. All three of no excuses. And Dardenham's talking to the media certain things. If we continue to play like this, if we continue to be like this, we're not making the playoffs. And the fact that LeBron left lets me know a lot. Like not like in a LeBron's pissed off. I would have left too. And he's setting the tone like I'm dipping out and would not be surprised if LeBron leaves this offseason. Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't be pissed off. Wouldn't be mad. Wouldn't be angry. Would be I'm not surprised. Let's move forward with the future. You know what I mean?
That's why I made that comment I did. Like only delusional LeBron stands would disagree with that because they don't care about the organization. When I say that we need to trade him before he walks away for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if we know anything about our future, we don't really have much of a future. We gave away a lot of our draft picks.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to bring in more people that's on contract at least for the next 2 to 3 years, to compete. And you got to look at it. LeBron James is not 29, he's 39. So getting rid of him is not like, oh, we're doing him a disservice. He's 39 years old.
Mm-hmm.
His prime, he's still playing good for a guy that's 39, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
But his prime, he's past his prime. He's no longer considered the best player in the NBA. At times, he's not even the best player on the Lakers. I got to
Mm-hmm.
get that nod this year, at least to Anthony Davis. He's been the best player we have, on both ends of the floor.
Yep. And I publicly apologize to him. Sorry for criticizing you and my fault, but I'm glad you proving us wrong. Stop
Yeah,
playing
because
aggressively.
anybody seen me, I made a huge rant this
Mm-hmm.
summer, and it wasn't because of the rant wasn't because of us keeping Anthony Davis. It was the big contract,
Yep.
but he's earning that contract. He's played damn near every game this year. He's making his case for defensive player of the year, something he's never won. And yeah, man, I'm looking forward to seeing what he can bring coming, going forward to the future. But as of our future goals, I think it will be smart. It will be smart because his contract is 47 million right now.
Mm-hmm.
It would be smart to at least entertain what we can get back for him or listen to what we can get back for him because trying to reason with him, knowing his track record, is going to blow up in our face. He did the same thing with Miami. He won 2 championships in Miami and left. What makes you think he won't do it here?
He probably wants to go team up with New York or Oklahoma City because he raved about Oklahoma City's GM Sam Presti. So it wouldn't, but that's the thing. LeBron doesn't want to ask out of LA. He's just gonna just buy Felicia and just do it. Even though he said he's
Yeah,
gonna retire a Laker, but we'll see. I think that's the thing. Like now I'm looking back on it, man. I think winning the in-season tournament was a bad thing because now everybody's like, okay, we won the in-season tournament championship. We're good. It's like I just want to see this Laker team play like they did in the in-season tournament. Like I feel like they're just an inconsistent basketball team, man. This year, ever since the in-season tournament, man, it's like okay, we got what we wanted. I'm good. That's how I personally feel.
yeah. It almost seems like in order for our guys to play well, it has to be some sort of motivation. And as you can see with the in-season tournament, there was motivation because the winner of the team, each player got $500,000.
Yep.
So that's why you see them giving it their all, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So as like now, you would think they would still be playing the way they were playing in the in-season tournament because there's a bigger prize at the end of the year in the NBA championship. If you know when you first become a Laker, you know that you get that tour where you see all them trophies and banners hanging. You get that tour, and
Yeah.
you automatically know that you're tied with Boston Celtics. That should be your motivation right there. That will boost your career so much. Okay, That will boost your career so much knowing that you was on a team like the Los Angeles Lakers, who's a storied franchise, going down in NBA history with the most championships of all time. That should be your motivation. Bump this in-season tournament.
Hmm.
It was good to see him win. That's cool. That's cool. I'm not going to even knock it because this is something that Adam Silver put in there. I mean, whatever he put in there, whoever wins it, whatever. But we need to focus on our future
Yeah,
and winning championships. And part of our future, I believe, is making sure we don't let LeBron James walk for nothing.
yeah. But yeah, man, it's just crazy how. But that's the thing, though. LeBron's not gonna go to management and say trade me. He's just gonna be I'm keep it real, passive aggressive, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and then bye, Felicia. You done in
What
my
up, Micah?
What up, Michael? What up, ZLN? What up, Vince? But yeah, as far as Darvin Ham, man, Jovan Buchholz was on Jason's podcast, and it's right here. Is he on the hot seat? Is it on the table? Yes. I feel like if he loses, like, you know what I mean. I feel like if he keeps losing, like, let's say if we lose to Memphis tomorrow and then the Clippers, I feel like we'll get rid of him. But that's the thing, though. It's like, is Darvin Ham, like, we have to look at everything. Is Darvin Ham really the problem, or is it the whole team? You know?
In my opinion, I mean, I look at it on both sides of the coin. I mean, yes, the coach is not out there on the floor actually playing. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you're the person that's supposed to get your troops in line. Whoever's out there not doing what they're supposed to do, pull them out. Call timeouts at the right moment. When you see a team going on a 6 to 8 point run, call a timeout, regroup. When you see that that player A is not doing what he's supposed to do, either pull him out or change it to another position to see if that'll work. You
Yeah.
know, instead of having so and so play small forward, see how he'll work at the shooting guard, or see how he'll work at the power forward. You know, play your big man more. You know, Christian Wood it was go that game against the Celtics on Christmas was a perfect game for Christian Wood to play, and he
Yeah.
didn't even play.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't even play. He got to learn how to play as big men. Uh, I understand that they're not elite.
Mm-hmm.
We know that, but at the end of the day, they're still a body.
Mm-hmm.
What up, Daniel Artest?
What's
How's
going
it
on?
going, brother?
What's going on, Daniel? Says you want to stop in real quick? I have an interesting question. Who's worse, Luke Walton or Darvin Ham? If you had to, if out of those two.
Damn. Um, I would say Luke Walton because I don't think Luke Walton ever got to the playoffs.
True, yeah. But I just feel like, to be honest, we need to get a coach that comes in here and doesn't are scared to call out players like Eric Spoelstra called out LeBron, Dwayne Wade before. We need to hire coaches that are not afraid to hold these players accountable. You know, oh, that might affect them if you call them out. No, it's part. If you get called out, it's okay. It's not the end of the road. You know, not like in a disrespectful way, but hey, get better. You gotta do this better to improve. Not, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we need to bring in these no nonsense coaches. Like somebody that'll hold these players accountable. Like when we had a chance to get somebody like Ty Lue or Monty Williams, but we effed it up because we wanted to pick their coaching staff, which is stupid. I mean, you can't hire a head coach and pick their staff. You
Yeah,
know that's for them to do.
yeah. I was pissed off about that one, but you know, it is what it is at this point. But let me see. I don't want Doc. I don't know Doc Rivers. I don't know his track
Yeah,
record.
that's a lot of
Go ahead.
shout out to ZLN. It's a lot of rumors circulating that I've been hearing. Doc Rivers' name been coming up a lot. I don't know if he had changed anything because he has blown a lot of 3-1 leads, but at least he is that type of coach that will hold his team or players accountable. He's that type of coach.
Do you
Um,
do you think about Darvin Ham? I think Darvin Ham is doing how certain coaches don't, how the good coaches like back in the day feel wouldn't call time and try to figure it out.
mhm.
I feel like Dardenham's doing that too much, where it gets to the point where, oh shoot, we're down 18. Then let me, call timeout if you're down 8 or 6. Even if you're down 4, you feel like the moment there's an energy, call timeout. Like make the right timeouts, make the right reads. It's just he just stands there with his fucking hands in his pockets. You have no emotion. Come on, like
He be over there looking for loose change. So it's,
that's
you
what.
know he can't even he can't even he can't even focus because he be playing pocket claw. You know the claw game where you be trying to pick up a stuffed animal and stuff like that. He be doing that in his pockets.
Yeah, it's just like, come on, man, no emotion. Like there'd be times like I watch other teams like the Warriors. Steve Kerr would be yelling and screaming at his players. Brett, like just show like no emotion from Darden. No emotion. He'll just no reaction, no tea, none nothing. I don't think he got technical foul this year as a coach. You know,
I think, and I said this before. I don't know whose platform I said it on, but I said this before. I think coaching will be better once LeBron James leaves
hmm,
because everybody follows what LeBron does
hmm.
on the team. If LeBron don't care, nobody else gonna care. If LeBron don't give effort, nobody else will give effort.
I've been trying to tell people on this platform about LeBron, but people think I'm hating. But you
I
know,
mean, everybody's gonna think you're hating when when you're trying to give criticism. I mean, I give criticism to anybody that wearing a. I gave criticism to Kobe before
me
numerous
too.
times.
Well, I did
Pass,
before too.
pass the ball. You getting double team. Pass the ball.
Yeah, it's
I used
like
to criticize everybody who wore a Lakers jersey. It's not just LeBron James,
yeah,
not just Anthony Davis.
yeah. But
And, and, and go ahead.
no, I was gonna say at this point, man, like, if LeBron leaves, if LeBron retires the Laker, if he bounces out, I'm not gonna have any like, oh man, why is he leaving? I'm gonna be like, about damn time. I'm just riding the wave. I'm riding the wave.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we just gotta put on our big boy pants, hands in our pockets, and let's roll and figure this shit out as a team. But do I think Lakers will fire Honey Ham? Probably not. We're gonna ride this wave out, and if we do not get it right, we will not make the playoffs. Oh, we should have confidence. No, I'm just keeping it real. What I'm seeing from this team, from this Los Angeles Lakers team, they gave up on Darwin Ham as a team. And what I saw yesterday, you know how when you sub out somebody, the coach usually dabs somebody up. Taurean
Hmm.
Prince walked out next to him, dabbed him up. He didn't know he tried to throw out his like dab, like fist pump, walk right by him, and like that's letting me know that these players are tuning him out. So it's like if you get tuned out, if players are tuning you out and you're not getting the right hunger and desire from your players, I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's time to do something. Promote Phil Handy, move Dardenham to assistant coach, maybe do something. Set the tone. But we'll see what Rob Plinka does. If Rob Plinka thinks it's in best interest of the organization to fire Dardenham, let's roll, let's run it. But if they feel like okay, let's go, let's figure it out. It's a long, we just gotta sit and watch. You know what I mean? So Rob Plinka is gonna do his best for the franchise, and I feel like Rob Plinka is gonna hold the fort and ride it out.
Or we can involve Darvin Ham in a trade. He can do that.
For who? What coach would you want to trade for?
I don't know. Any team that's struggling right now, we could try it with their coach.
Great.
Um, it'd be great for this squad. I think a Tom Thibodeau would be great for this squad. He don't let nobody run all over.
Yeah, Tom Thibodeau would be good. We were interested in him before before we got Luke, we are trying to get him to come to LA. We interviewed him. I remember that.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Let me see what
And
Michael's
and,
Mike.
and what I think is I don't think upper management want these hard nosed coaches, and that's gonna bite us in the ass every year because you're trying to get these friendly ass coaches. When you let the players walk all over them, it ain't gonna work.
Is Darvin Ham a clutch client?
Yep.
Okay. I wonder what Rich Paul is gonna have to say about this.
Facts, Micah. Kobe accepted the criticism. Kobe accepted the hate. He even had a whole damn commercial about him accepting the goddamn hate.
Yep. But
I
if
mean,
you say LeBron had a bad game last night, which he did, he looked didn't want to be there for some odd reason. He didn't look like he cared. Oh, I hate LeBron. I hate him. No, just see what I've seen. There was 4 or 5 possessions in that game where he didn't get back defensively, get up a bunch of layups, and just stood there. It's like, come on, what are you doing? Oh, it's in his 21st season. I don't care if he's in the 21st season. Do better. Get back on defense.
that's why I'm like, man, where are all these LeBron? And I'm not talking about fans. I'm not talking about his fans. I'm talking about LeBron stands and his
Yeah,
cult following. Where are they going? What are they going to do when LeBron retires? Are they going to stop watching basketball?
probably.
Are they going to jump on somebody else? I just want to know. I'm not talking about his fans because his fans are good. I'm talking about his stands and his cult following. I don't like them people. Like the Shannon Sharp. He's a stand.
Mm-hmm.
That type of person. The cult following. Those are the ones that do death threats.
Yeah, gotta ask you this. I gotta ask you: has LeBron James' career with the Lakers been a success or a failure?
It's been a complete failure. I mean, like I said, I appreciate the 2020 championship if nobody else does. A championship is a championship, okay? But ever since that, we have not made the finals again. So it's been a failure.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with 100%. And also, do you think LeBron's a coach killer?
I think so. And I'm not taking away from his talent because the boy is good. I mean, he's
Ye-
top three. He's top three all time on my list.
Yep. Me.
But he's a coach killer.
And when you say that, can you a little bit elaborate on that?
Well, I think the problem with LeBron James and his experiences with coaching or with coaches is that if I believe, in my opinion, I'm gonna say it like this, in my opinion, no matter how good, how successful the team is, if the coach is not letting him do what he wants to do, he's going to get them fired.
Mm.
Like, if, for instance, there was no reason to fire David Blatt in Cleveland. He got to the finals.
Mm.
There was no reason. There was no reason to get rid of Tyronn Lue either. You just went against a better team. Everybody back then was losing to Golden State.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, he don't like to be with the same people his whole career. Like he liked to jump. He had the perfect opportunity in Miami. Excellent coach, excellent supporting cast, and he left because they lost to the goddamn Spurs.
Probably because Eric Spoelstra was holding him accountable. Probably too.
And that's what it was.
Yeah.
He don't like to be held accountable.
Nope. He likes to be baby. To keep it 100.
Yeah. He's not he don't look, look, and I'm gonna keep on saying it because you gotta say it to these coach followers.
Yep.
LeBron James is a great player, one of the greatest players of all time. I got him at number three, okay, behind Kobe and Jordan. I got him at number three. But at the same time, you got to look at the facts. This dude is one of those guys. He will get a coach fired. He will trade his team away. We had a different team every goddamn year since he's been here. There will be no what you call it? What you call that? What's the word? Chemistry. We hardly we can't really build up chemistry because we have a different team every year and
Yeah.
damn near a different coach every
Yeah.
year.
And we don't practice too as a team. We just shoot around and it goes on Instagram Shorts, and then everybody's praising these shooters, and then once they get to the game, they can't make anything.
Nah, like, and it's crazy because even though, even though he is 39 years old, he should be that person bringing the troops together along with Darvin Ham. Like, why was in that 2020 championship? Why was Jared Dudley the voice of the locker room?
Because he held everybody accountable, even Rondo too.
That's what I'm saying. But shouldn't it be your two guys that's making all the goddamn money?
Yeah,
If that should have been LeBron James and Anthony Davis doing what Jared Dudley and Ron John Rondo was doing. We
yeah,
don't have that's our problem. We don't have vocal leaders. And that's what Kobe Bryant was.
yeah. Didn't we have like Derek Fisher too? Derek Fisher back in the day,
Derek
Fox,
Fisher.
Rick Fox,
Derek Fisher. I'm glad you brought that up.
Robert Ory.
Derek Fisher was a vocal leader. Robert Ory. I mean, you do got players that lead by example, and I get all of that. But being vocal sometimes works better. It works better, especially being a leader on a team.
Hmm.
You have to be that second coach on the floor. You have to be. You have to be. Because if them players around you is not going to listen to Darvin Ham, you know they're going to listen to you. You're LeBron James. A lot of these players grew up watching you.
Hmm.
They're going to listen to you. Only time you really see LeBron James talking to his players and try to rally them up is when he's mic'd up. When he have a mic on him for his voice to be recorded on TNT or whatever the case it is, that's the only time you hear him doing that stuff. Or
Hmm.
when he's quote unquote load management. He should do that shit regularly. And sorry for cussing on your channel, but he should do that
It's
regularly.
all good, man.
Like, it gets on my nerves that this league has gone soft because every team's superstar is a goddamn crybaby.
Yeah,
Every team's superstar down there is a crybaby.
yeah, I feel it, man. It's just because we're in today's generation, man, not like back in the day, man. Like and with the old school coaching, like Greg Popovich, Phil, Pat Riley. I think that era is over. You know what I mean? Like the old school coaches, you know, with the schemes and stuff. Now it's just score 158 points. Congratulations. Now it's not like the schemes where it's defensive nights where team just shuts you down. It's just score a bunch of points, shoot halo threes, and be okay with it. Lakers last night shot terrible from three last night. Horrible. And it's just I'm getting to the point, bro, where if Darvin Ham, if Lakers don't figure this shit out, I think it's just say, you know what, keep the roster how it is, regroup for next year, and see what LeBron wants to do in the offseason. LeBron's not gonna say, "Oh, I want out of LA." Because if he asks out of LA, he's gonna be labeled as the bad guy, labeled as he's running from a situation. You know what I mean? That's what the narrative's gonna be. That's what everybody's gonna be talking about. Oh, you know what I mean? So I feel like we're just gonna hold the fort down until the wheels fall off.
Yeah, you get that's what I'm saying. That's the difference between superstars today and superstars back then. Kobe had no problem saying he wanted to be traded from the Lakers.
Yeah, he said that shit right to Stephen A. Smith, I think, on this show back in the day on ESPN.
And what happened? We went out and got Powell
Yeah,
to give him some help.
yep. So it's like I just feel like this in general. I'm looking as the season I've been watching, even though I was on vacation during Christmas and New Year and stuff. I just feel like this team pick and chooses when to play good because they did that stuff in the in-season tournament. This team's we'll turn on any given night. Oh, we're down 18. Let's roll. Come back. But now it's starting to we're getting down and we're struggling when we're getting down early. Just like last night, there was no energy in that building. I wasn't at the game, but I was watching the game. I felt like there was no energy in that building. Nobody was cheering as hard. And just the energy in the building felt like team is getting irritated with Darvin Ham, and I understand why. The rotations, the lack of timeout, sometimes just the lack of accountability. Everybody's talking about, oh, it's not always the coach. Take Darvin Ham off the team and put the coach from the Boston Celtics on his team, or even Mike Malone. What happens if you put Mike Malone on this Laker team, or Tyronn Lue? What do you think the end result's going to be?
If you put Tyrod Lue on this team,
Yeah, like right now, if we can get Darvin Ham for Tyronn Lue, put him right now on this team, how do you think the season would turn around for us? Or just in general, if we started with Tyronn Lue in the beginning of the year?
I think we'll be better because for one, Tyrod Lue is used to coaching LeBron James, so he knows how to handle him. I think he would. I still think AD will be doing what AD does. He will. He'll be talking. He'll be trying to talk some sense into D'Lo. Um, he would have really took his job seriously because he won a championship as a Laker. He would have took this job seriously.
Yeah.
He knows what it's like to play alongside guys like Kobe and Shaq.
And speaking of Shaq, congratulations to Shaq on getting your jersey retired by the Orlando Magic.
Oh yeah, shout out to him. I didn't even know that, but shout
Yeah.
out to him. He should have been got the jersey retired there.
Yeah. First Magic player, so now it's who's going to get to be the second one.
But now he got his jersey retired in Orlando and LA.
Yeah. So,
They need to
yeah.
give him a statue.
Yeah, I feel like they should. I wouldn't be surprised if they did, so yeah, man. But that's what I was going to say, too. What do you think is going on with D'Angelo Russell? Do you think he's hearing all the trade speculation involving his name for Zach LaVine, or do you think he's just not fit for the Lakers culture?
I personally don't think D'Angelo Russell is one of those type of guys that cares about winning too much. Like he don't care about winning a championship at all. Otherwise, he would be playing better. Look, he stunk it up in the Western in the playoff last year. He stunk it up. You would have thought he would have been working all summer on his game, trying to get better. He come back, he the same old dealer. Like some people are just content on what they came in the league with. Like you got to get better every year. You always got to work on something.
Mm-hmm.
And by him not working on his game, trying to make himself better, he's the point guard.
Mm-hmm.
You should want to make yourself better because you got to get your team involved. Your job is to get the team involved. Your job is to make the team better. You're the point guard. So how you going to do that when you didn't even get better? I just don't think he has a winning mindset. Like he just want to be here as a Laker because of the culture.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. And my thing is I only want people over here who wants to win a championship.
Yep.
Like who has who number one reason for playing basketball is to win a championship. Not shoe deals, not trying to get the biggest contract, not no, your number one reason for playing ball is to win a championship. That's
Mm-hmm.
who I want over here. And you need to have that mindset coming to the purple and gold.
Yeah.
You know,
We
you
said
you
this
need to.
same. If you're not playing up to par, we gotta get you up out of here. But I feel like, as you say, for D'Lo, I just feel like the lights are too bright for him. Like Brooklyn did everything. Made an all-star team. Golden State, he shined a little bit. Minnesota, he did his thing because it's they're not talked about every
Yep.
day. Yeah, so it's just like maybe we get him out of here to Atlanta and get DeJounte Murray, man.
I think he's probably going to be a part of that trade if we do get DeJounte Murray. If we get DeJounte Murray, I don't see Austin Reeves being in that trade.
No,
I think D'Angelo Russell's going to be a part of that, and maybe Rui. I don't know. I don't
yeah,
even know what DeJounte's contract looked like.
me neither. But I know that he's a good athletic point guard that can play defense. Very athletic on the wing, passionate, shoot the rock really well from three, and slash the lane. So we need one of those. You know what I mean? But we'll see. We'll see, man. We'll see what's gonna happen. You know, but
Hmm.
it. You know, it's like that's the thing about Rob Pelinka, bro. All these speculation about Zach Levine, Dejounte Murray, these players. We're gonna get. I'm telling you, we're probably gonna get somebody we're not talking about. Like, oh, what the heck? Like a big blockbuster. Like, wow, this is gonna be a big improvement for us. You know what I mean? But for me, I'm calling everybody around the league, every team, calling Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell available, Jared Allen available, Larry Markin available. You know, calling Sexton, like just calling around, trying to get this team back to where it was. You know, it's like I just think it's just time to make a move. I know everybody's in love with Austin Reeves. I understand that, but if you have an opportunity to get a player like Donovan Mitchell or even a Trey Young, you might as well go do it. You know, we traded players before that came here. A lot of fans fell in love with him. I'm gonna miss Reeves. I'm gonna miss Larry Nance, Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, Josh Hart, Vita Zubac. But we got AD. But if you get a player like Trey Young, you put, oh, it's the future. Trey Young, AD for the future, be cool little, storyline. That's what I would do. Not Reeves is cool. I like his game. He's a very talented player. But um, keep it real, man. We need to get rid of him to get a star player in here. That's what you're gonna have to do in this league, man. You're gonna have to give up big ad time assets for a star player like Donovan Mitchell, man, or Trey Young. That's how I feel.
My thing is, and I'm gonna keep saying this until it happens. Um, we need to get off that train that where we need to keep building around LeBron James. We need to build around Anthony Davis. Like whatever Anthony Davis's strengths are, we need to build around that. Okay, we need a guy like a Rondo type, like somebody that can feed him the ball and can also get his. So Trey Young will be perfect next to Anthony Davis. Um, we don't need to get all these goddamn and if you look at it, and I was a victim in saying this, not a victim, but I was a suspect in saying this. Um, when I said LeBron James is so good that every time he leaves a team, they get worse. Here's the problem. This is why they get worse. Okay, because LeBron James's game is 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 like a raging bull. He's going to the paint. He's attacking the rim. So his the way you build around him is to get catch and shoot guys that can catch and shoot, 3-and-D type. Of course, you want to be worse when LeBron James leaves because nobody can create shots for themselves. You just all catch and shoot guys. You can't do anything. You can't even dribble the ball. So you're gonna be worse. So that's why I'm saying we don't need to build around LeBron James because we just gonna have a whole bunch of catch and shoot guys, and when he leave, we ain't gonna be able to do nothing because nobody can create their own shot. We gonna have everybody just standing there, waiting to get the ball like we do now, just standing around. We need somebody that can create their own shot. Like I love the fact that Austin Reeves can create his own shot. I love the fact D'Lo can create his own shot, even though he's inconsistent. He's way too inconsistent for me. For the most part, Cam Reddish can create his own shot. But we need more of those type of guys. It's okay to be a catch and shoot guy, but also be able to create your own shot. And I think we need somebody like that building around Anthony Davis, people that can create their own shot and somebody that can get him the ball. Like Trey Young can do all of that. Trey Young can create his own shot. He can get AD the ball and he can shoot.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to have Trey Young over here. I would love to have Trey Young over here. Now I know doing that, they're gonna ask for Austin Reeves. Okay, cool. We're building around our multi-year guy. We already that contract we gave to Anthony Davis is showing that that's our future. So we have to build around that. It should be no more building around LeBron James. That should have stopped last year. We should be building around Anthony Davis. And I guarantee you, if we bring in the right pieces that can feed him the ball and bring in like maybe one guy that can create their own shot and also play some defense for the like the rest of the guys playing defense or whatever, we would be a much better team. We need that. We need to build our team around Anthony Davis. Now I know I'm just rambling. I'm probably just saying a whole bunch of shit that don't sound like it means anything. But if we build around Anthony Davis, we'll be better off trying to build around LeBron James. I guarantee it. Because we're gonna be a whole squad that can do different things other than just catching and shooting, waiting for the ball. We just out there looking like pine cones or what you call those road cones, whatever the hell it is. Of course we gonna get our ass handed to us because we can't do nothing. But all you got to do is stand next to that guy that's trying to get the ball because he ain't gonna move.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna move. You ain't got to double team nobody because they're not gonna move. That's what it's been looking like. We just been standing out there waiting. Every time LeBron James gets the ball, we just out there waiting for the ball. There's no cuts. There's no nothing, and it is frustrating to watch. That's what I'm saying. If we have a team built around Anthony Davis, we'll be better off. We will be better off. Bring in a playmaking point guard like a Trey Young or even a Mike Conley or whatever. If you're gonna keep LeBron James, I don't know why, but if you're gonna keep LeBron James, um, at least try to, and I doubt if they will, but at least try to bring in Chris Paul. I mean, he's a playmaker. He can get Anthony Davis the ball.
Yeah. That pick and roll with Chris Paul and Anthony Davis. But yeah, and Chris Paul would be like a veteran leader to hold LeBron accountable and get the team going, and because
Yeah,
I just feel like sometimes these players don't have confidence. Like they'll get down, and it's like I don't know. I just want to see. I had a proposal that I feel like Lakers should do. You're gonna think it's might as well make it. You talking about trade LeBron at the deadline?
hmm
Call the Clippers and offer LeBron for Kawhi Leonard.
Oh man, we gonna be really ranting because Kawhi Leonard ain't gonna even play.
He's been playing. He's been playing. He's been healthy throughout the season. He's been balling. I would do it. I would just call around. You never know. So that's what I would do. Pick up the phone, call every team in the league. Because if LeBron don't want to be here, he says he does, but if he doesn't, I would just ask him every day. Like I keep telling people, and we know you owe him a retire Laker. Tell LeBron, are you happy here, bro? Are you happy here? Just want to make sure you're good. You're not going to leave us. You need to let us know before February. And if he keeps continuing, not telling us, I'm picking up the phone and get rid of him. You know?
And to tell you the truth, it'd be good for us and bad for them because we already know that their owner, Steve Ballmer, he's more about filling up the seats than winning the championship. Even though he would love to win a championship, and LeBron James, even at his age, would fill up the seats. He would sell merch. He would do all of that.
Yeah,
LeBron James go to the Clippers. The Clippers are gonna have the best selling jerseys in the NBA. It's gonna happen.
yeah,
Um, but what's gonna be good for us also, or good for us in general, is that he goes over there. It's gonna mess up the chemistry because him and Westbrook got bad blood.
they still got bad blood from time with the Lakers. I feel like it's just they'll boil over. Like when they see each other out in an event, they'll hug it out and act like nothing happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
but he will respect Tyronn Lue for the more than he does Darvin Ham. I would say.
what's going on, showman media? What's going on?
Snowman Multimedia. What up?
What up? Appreciate everybody tuning in, man. But yeah, man, just Laker news, man. I woke up to it today. I'm like, is Darvin Ham about to get fired? And then Jovan, I call him Johan. He says he has another story brewing tomorrow.
Yeah, it's not a rumor no more when Shams reported. So
Yeah,
something's about to happen.
Yeah, I feel like it's LeBron. I wouldn't be surprised if LeBron asked out of LA. Would not be surprised. What if it happened while we're doing this? The breaking news: Lakers trade LeBron. That would send shockwaves.
Lakers trade Lakers trade LeBron to the Clippers for James Harden.
Or do what Lakers all day. Go get Kyrie.
Yeah, I mean, I think Kyrie will work well with Anthony Davis. He just got to stay on the floor.
Or trade him to Dallas for some picks and players.
I'm sure he'll love it in Texas because there's no state taxes. He get all his money.
Yeah.
But will he play good alongside Luca?
This Ray and Serious Show. Yeah, it's just I think Lakers put themselves in this mess. They gotta get themselves out. You know what I mean? So we can say our opinions. We can say how we feel, but it's the players, the organization to get this thing turned around. So it's you know what up, Blue Magic? How you been, man? Thanks for tuning in, man.
Blue Magic. What up, brother?
And but yeah, man, it's just how crazy how when the Lakers are struggle, everything is going crazy. And that's also I was gonna say. How would you feel about Klay Thompson and Draymond Green to LA for like Rui and D'Lo and a pick?
If we get a pick out of it, I'll do it. But I really don't. I think Draymond gonna be a problem.
Yeah,
Um, I think he gonna come over here and I mean, unless he just somehow comes addressing the purple and gold and get his act together. I mean, he would give us that punch. I mean, something that what's his name was giving us for a minute, Patrick Beverly.
yeah,
Like he'd give us that dog. But I mean, and Clay Thompson. I mean, he could just be. He's definitely not the old Clay Thompson, but I'm sure he can be a decent catch and shoot guy. I mean, if he can at least hit 35 to 37% of his threes, he'd be solid.
yeah. But what if I think Clay just? I feel like sometimes when players are struggling and not scoring as much, what if a new sense of scenery comes to play? You know what I mean? So we'll see if Clay gets traded. We'll see if Draymond gets traded. We'll see if all these things happen, man. And it's like I don't know. It's just I just want to see something done. I'm tired of waiting. I know I said it's a long season, but I actually said by the new year, if Lakers ain't have a good record by the new year, it's time for change. And it's the new year, and then we got a good record. We're at the 10th seed. We got the Memphis tomorrow. If we let John Morant go do what he does, it's gonna be a long night. But we'll see. We'll see if Lakers do not come out with the sense of urgency, and if we lose tomorrow and LeBron walks out again, that lets me know where the team is and LeBron's mindset is for Coach Darvin Ham.
Oh yeah, you already know that John Morant gonna come in here and score 40.
Yeah, and everybody on Memphis is gonna play like Ray Allen tomorrow.
Everybody's gonna be hitting threes, man.
Yeah, it's
Even
just
John Morant.
yeah. John Morant's a good player, man. It's just I know everybody are asking me what do I think about the Clippers record. I don't care about that team. Um, People keep DMing me about that team over there on the other side. Um, they're not going to do anything in the playoffs. They're not going to show up. Regular season. Congratulations, you won a cookie, you won a beer, you won a cheeseburger, you won some dinner pizza. Show up in the playoffs, and you'll get prove me wrong. Just I'm tired of hearing them in the media about them. We hear that time and time again every year with that team.
Yeah, I mean, you would think that you should learn from your past mistakes. You overhype the Clippers every year, and they never go nowhere. Like they never go nowhere.
No, they
They
don't.
made it to the Western Conference Finals for the first time in their existence,
Yeah, and
and they
Clippers
didn't
have.
even get past that.
I know. So we'll see what happens on that. Like I saw Kendrick Perkins said it too on the ESPN. Like he has no reaction. Like who cares? Just show up in the playoffs. James Harden show up in the playoffs. Paul George show up in the playoffs. The other guys show up in the playoffs. Until then, it is what it is. And if they win it, cool. Congratulations. Welcome to the club.
Oh, how would you feel about us trying to go after? Well, I know they ain't gonna make no trade with us. But let's just hypothetical. How would you feel about us trying to go after Kevin Durant?
Ooh, oh, that. Whoo, man, I would have to ask me unblock me on Instagram.
If we get Kevin Durant, I guarantee you the internet gonna break.
Yeah, because speaking of that, bro, Phoenix is not doing too good over there. I'm glad you brought that up because Phoenix ain't doing too good with Bradley Beal injured, Devin Booker in and out, um, Frank Vogel. Would he request another trade? Would he run? You know, would he ask out of Phoenix on the low and get to LA or get to a New York Knicks or get to a team that could contend for a championship?
He should have just stayed with Golden State. To tell you the truth.
But I guess Draymond Green cussed him out and he got offended and left.
Hmm.
But yeah, I would do
That's what
it.
I'm saying. Golden State let the wrong people walk away.
Is that Draymond Green's fault?
It looks like it.
Yeah. But for
I mean,
me,
they should have got rid of Draymond and kept Jordan Poole.
yeah. But what do you think? You know, shout out to my boy Isaiah Barber. Shout out to my boy Isaiah. Big time LeBron fan. But who would I trade for Kevin Durant? Probably Rui, D'Lo, Max Christie, and a pick.
I would give them any people they want that's within reason for Kevin Durant.
Even Anthony Davis.
No, I say within reason.
Oh,
Like
but what about
it,
Prime?
it,
Oh no, we're probably gonna ask for Reeves. I'm not trying to trade Reeves for. Oh no, I'm actually might do it.
I'll do it for Kevin Durant.
Yeah, if KD came to LA, I would have to. Me and him would have to have a talk. We would have to have we'd have to have squash a little beef that we have.
Because you would get the same scoring from KD as you will with what's the name, Austin Reeves.
Yeah, and that line like AD, KD, LeBron. If LeBron's not having a good night, KD beat us. AD, you know what I mean? That'd be intense. But we'll see if Phoenix does trade KD. KD's like that. I think I didn't know he was going to ask out of Brooklyn. We didn't know that. I feel like Lakers
No,
should
we
have.
didn't.
I feel like Lakers should have went after Kevin Durant when he asked that. I would have said not AD. You have everybody else on my roster for KD. And who did that? Yeah, you got not Cam Johnson, Mikal Bridges. I get it. I understand. You know.
But see, in order for us to get Kevin Durant, him or his representative have to do what AD did when he said that I'm going to the Lakers. You could trade for me, but I'm not signing an extension. I want to be a Laker.
Yeah, that's
And that's
crazy.
why nobody else got him. That's why the Lakers got him.
Because Boston at first was going to trade for AD, and he said the Pelicans wanted Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown.
They have every right to say that. You
Yeah,
getting a guy like Anthony Davis, I
but
would have asked both of them too.
Dwight Smith, you can have whatever you like. Said, I honestly don't think we make. If we continue to play like this, Dwight, if we continue to play like this, we won't make the playoffs, and that will be a waste of LeBron's 21st season.
We don't
He'll,
deserve to make the playoffs the way we playing.
yeah, and they would say he got us in season tournament championship. It's like, oh no, it's just. Oh, we'll see. We'll see what happens tomorrow. And we got the Grizzlies, and then we got the Clippers, and then we got, I think, Brooklyn, and then I think we got Phoenix again. And if we
Yeah,
don't straighten it out,
Brooklyn. House.
if we do not straighten our stuff out, we'll not be surprised if Darvin Ham's hands in his pockets on the airport.
Well, I'm gonna give y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a spoiler right now. We're not winning again until we face Utah.
Oh, ding, 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 ding. So you're saying we're going to lose against we're on the 4 or 5 game, or yeah, we're on a 3-game losing streak now. Damn.
If you look at that schedule, any of those teams can beat us. Shit, even Utah can beat us.
Yeah, you're just
But
keeping
I'm
it
I'm
real.
just I'm just saying that we might get a win against Utah. All them other teams I don't know about. We definitely ain't gonna beat the Clippers the way we playing. We ain't gonna beat Memphis the way we playing
Maybe
because it.
I think it's time just to regroup and make a trade and like just might as well just that's the thing. Even players are frustrated. Like I saw Reeves, he looked very like pissed off, and AD looked like pissed off. So it's just like and LeBron. The fact that LeBron got up and walked out, I'm not mad at it. I actually like what he did. Sets the tone. You know, maybe what if LeBron got to the point and started freaking going off about what's going on and like, you know what I mean? Just walk away, set your tone, and we'll go from there.
Now imagine if he walked out into the tunnel and took his jersey off like
Yeah,
he did in Cleveland.
yeah. Well, he did walk off the court when there was like 2 seconds left. So he
Hmm.
did take off his jersey one game. It's like it is what it is. My boy
Right.
Isaiah said just in a rut right now. Happens seasons think he'll turn around. We'll see, Isaiah. We'll see, man. With Darvin Ham, with the lack of Kamar, I don't think we have chemistry we did last year at the deadline. I just feel like it's just time to regroup and retool and get a fresh start. But that's the thing, though. Coaches after coach after coach. I keep saying that we'll fire Darvin Ham. Who's next? It's like I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what that news breaks tomorrow about the. Jovan from the Athletic has a story tomorrow on what's been going on. He said that today at one of the podcasts. You know, so we'll
I
see.
wish we could have got. I wish we could have got Becky Hammond. I wanted Becky Hammond when she was available.
Yeah, yeah.
She
We'll
would have
see.
been. I think she would have been good.
We'll see what happens, man. But angry Lakers fan media man, just want to say thank you for stopping by on this Thursday night, and everybody that tuned in from Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, man. Just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and talk to you guys tomorrow. Let's hope we win tomorrow. Squad Lakers.
Go Lakers.